Hey family, how are you? Janine Macklin here, transformational speaker. I am your wealth guide and catalyst. I'm on here leaving some inspiration as we go through this incredible experience of the coronavirus. But you know, it could be anything. It isn't new to the planet. It's just maybe new to some of us. But and lockdowns aren't new. I remember back in the day when the Rots riot happened, and the tankers. I want to say trucks, but they weren't trucks. The tankers were coming down the street. Good morning. And the National Guard was called in because we all had to be at home. We had to be in at a certain time. Then when Rodney King, that situation happened, it happened there again. So this is just an inspiration for you to know, listen, you got it. You've got this. I know it may not seem like it. I know now you may be looking at the way you've lived your life. You may be looking at your bank accounts. You may be concerned if I woulda, coulda, or I should have done this, or why didn't I do that? That's not necessary now. Right now, know that you've got this. That you get to decide in this moment, what are the thoughts you're going to think? What are the feelings that you're going to have? And then what are the actions you're going to take? So let's look at that, your thoughts. What can you think at this point as it relates to the present situation? Well, if you were like me, at least 11 years ago before I started my business, my biggest concern was I wanted to be off work. I complained so much to the universe and God, I wish I could be off. I want to write my book. I'm tired of working. I've been working 25, 30 years. Well, if that was you, now you're off work. Now the question is, what are you going to do with the time? Because it's funny how we can complain about what we don't have, but the moment we get it, then we don't do anything with it. So you have this time. What is it you want to create during this time? What is it you want to plan? What is it that you want to build? What is it that you want to lay the structure and strategy for during this time? This is the time that you were asking for, that you thought you'd never get, that now has come. So what is it that you always wanted to do that now you get to do? Mine was I wanted to write a book, and I did. Maybe it's exercise, because you have to stay healthy. Even though you're at home and locked down, that doesn't mean stay in the house by yourself. It says 6 feet away. So you can go out for a walk. We're in our neighborhood walking. We just move across or move out the way when someone comes. But listen, this is your time. So is there a class you want to take? Is there something you want to learn on YouTube? Is there a book that you want to read? Whatever it was that you said you wanted to do and you wish you had the time to do it, you get to do that now. So tell me, put it below. 1, what do you want to do? Then tell me what support you need in doing that and making it happen. If it's writing a book, if it's help with a coaching program, if it's your budget, do you have your budget? Well, this is the time now to do your budget. Sit down with some of the basics. Start with how much money is coming in. Then after that, look at how much money is going out. I want you to break those up into different categories and then begin to look at where you're spending your money. I just did this with my son because, you know, we're buying food and we're making sure we have this. And I said to him, we're going to keep all the receipts of everything that we spent this month. We're going to add them up and just see how much money we're spending, like on the fly, because we have the money. So you can do the same thing. Start tracking how much you're spending. Start adding it up. Maybe you want to have a family meeting. Maybe you want to set some goals for your family and what you guys were going to do next, what your summer would look like. Maybe you're going to talk about what your Easter was going to look like. Whatever it is that you said that you wanted to do that you couldn't do because you were working, it's now time to do it. Let me know and I'd be glad to help you. But don't let this slip by and you spend the time looking at TV and looking at soap operas and catching up on shows. You know, when you're looking at those shows, you're catching up on people who are working and making money. So why don't you use that time to work toward what you want to see, so that at some point down the road, you could be making money. That's the only reason why I don't get caught up in all the games and all the football and all the basketball. It's because they're working. Every basketball player out there is working. They've got their millions of dollars. While they keep people glued to the TV watching sports, when you're not paying attention to the very goals you say you have set for your life. If it's a health goal, if it's a financial goal, it's a spiritual goal, a religious goal that you have, or if it's a personal goal that you have with your relationships. Where in those 4 areas do you want to see a change in your life over these next 3 weeks? What can you do to take action in those 4 areas? Maybe just one thing. Maybe for your health, it's drink more water or eat more vegetables. How can you do that more in these 3 weeks? For your spirituality, maybe it was more meditation. Maybe it's just like this, being out in nature more. When it comes to your finances, maybe you said you're going to get a budget, you never did. Well, now's the time to do the budget. Now's the time to balance out your accounts. And then when it comes to your relationships, how well are you setting boundaries? How much time are you spending with your children? How much time are you spending with yourself? Understanding your needs and your desires, what you're looking for, what you want. So there you have 4 different areas, one particular goal, and then once you write your goal, the thing is that you want to do, I want you to write one action that you're willing to do for each one of those. So that ends up with 4 different goals and 4 small actions that you can take that's going to move you closer in those 4 areas. Put it down below, let me know. I'll be happy to support you with any of that. Pick your 4 goals, then your 4 actions. Use this time. If you want to set up your affirmations, we can set up affirmations for each area. For your health, you get to simply say, I'm whole, perfect, and complete. For your spirituality and religion, you simply need to say, there is a power and presence that's bigger than me, that's breathing my breath and beating my heart. When it comes to your finances, you get to simply say that I am creating. I'm sorry, I'm looking at someone run, and the way they run, everybody runs different. Anyway, for your finances, I am making greater, stronger, aligned choices with my money and my financial decisions. And when it comes to yourself, I am willing to spend quality time with myself. So let me know, put your comments down below. I look forward to supporting you on this journey. Bye for now.